Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back in Louisiana. And we're running Commander Riker with Azure Lane, Colorado and Palo de Revel as our inspirations. We got Flammable Cannoneer, Gyrating Drill Bits, Marksmanship, Pegasus, and Fight Fire with Fire. As far as our skills, we are running the AA Guns Mod 2, Steering Gears Mod 2, Concealment System Module, and we are running the Artillery Plotting Room Mod 2. We have the spotter plane on here for good measures. We have Across the Storm camo, and we are running the Italian Unity flag because I keep forgetting to change it, so let's go ahead and do that now. Let's put the Hector flag on. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, we don't need to go into all the other stuff. You guys already know what the Louisiana is, so with all of that being said, let's get to the gameplay. Alrighty, so we're going to be on Warrior's Path, and we are in Louisiana. And this team is going to be, as Flambass would say... No. Lord have mercy, I just can't. I can't. I don't know. I don't have words. I know that's impressive, because I always have words for stuff, but no, it just... Tonight has been one of those nights. It just has. I actually started out playing a different ship tonight. Had no intention of playing Legendary Tier at all. And then I was kind of bouncing back and forth because the other ship that I've been playing, I just haven't got that game that I really want to showcase yet. I've had a couple of good games in it, but I haven't got the one that I want to showcase yet. It's a ship that I've never played until tonight. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll post that one for tomorrow or something. But, yeah, it's just one of those nights, man. Just seems like nothing seems to go right. You ever have those nights where it just seems like every single game you're up against it and it just nothing is going right? That's how my night's been. Ever since I got out of the gym, it's just gone downhill. Speaking of gym, I've actually been on a roll lately. I know you guys have seen some of the PR lifts and stuff. Well, Monday is the day that I will bench press 225 pounds for the first time. I guarantee it. I am putting it out there right now. Personal guarantee. Monday will be the day that 225-pound bench press happens. So look forward to that short when I upload it. And then after that, then I'm going to be dropping a lot of weight. So a lot of you guys probably have noticed that I have gained a crap ton of weight this year. It's unhealthy. It's bad. But it has been... Yeah. It's been one of those things where I've put on a lot of weight and I've justified it because I've been pushing really, really hard this year in the gym. So it's not ideal, right? It's just a bad thing all the way around. Now, right off the gate, you're going to see Shimakaze comes out here, gets spotted, and immediately smokes up. I hate this. I hate this so goddamn much. You're not in any immediate danger. Stop smoking up immediately. Let us have a chance to shoot the little turd. I hate that. Can't stand it. One of my biggest pet peeves about Destroyer players. Be confident in yourself. There's nothing there to hurt you except another Shima. The Burgon's back there in the background, but let's be honest, the odds that Burgon is able to land a shot on you is slim. I've seen the Burgon. It's not a good accuracy ship. At least not when I play the dang thing, anyway. But, anyway, we're going to try to maneuver our way into the center of the map here, because if you'll notice, there's a whole lot of people sitting here just absolutely begging for it. And if you know anything about this ship, you know that the best situation that you can ever be in is in a situation where you can drop your torps on anyone at any given time. That is a dangerous situation for the enemy team. And the best part is, they don't really know. Like, I know I'm spotted here by the Bourgogne, but I'm going to go dark. These guys, they're like goldfish. They have a 3-second memory. If you're not immediately lit up, they don't know you exist. They just don't. People are just that silly when it comes to remembering things. Now, right off the bat, we've got this Preussen out here just begging for it. And he's away from his teammates a little bit, so I don't have to worry about the AA shooting down my planes. Right? Now, I knew defense was there, but unfortunately, I was looking over to my right. I didn't lock my guns. That one's on me. But don't worry. Defense and I are going to run into each other again at some point. But we're going to push over here, and you can see 5 torpedoes right there. Just stupid damage. 24,000 damage plus a permaflood. Stupid damage. I don't understand how Wargaming thinks that this ship is still good. Or, like, still okay. Like, even Riker makes this ship even more busted. It was already busted. And now they've gone and made it accurate and deadly with the torps. I don't understand why they have not nerfed this thing. The only thing I can figure is if people go broadside in this, they die, right? But that's the only situation where this thing gets obliterated. You have to be a dum-dum to be caught broadside in this thing, right? But Hindenburg here, we take a shot at him, and I ain't gonna lie, we get a bad RNG roll here. Those shells are all gonna drop short and just miss him. And yeah, you can see just every shell dropped short. Unfortunate, but you can see this coming from a mile away. Look at this defense. He is telegraphing exactly what he wants to do. Now, look at what I'm doing here. I'm hugging next to the island. Why am I doing this? Well, I'm about to get my torps back for the Montana, but this little turd waffle is going to have to come around this corner almost full broadside, which gives me the opportunity to kill him before he gets to launch his torpedoes in a perfect world. But I also know that I gotta wait until I have the perfect shot, because if I don't, and he lives, I die. So we wait till he comes around the corner, and yeet. But unfortunately, he does manage to crap out his torpedoes before he dies. Unfortunate, and we are going to end up eating 3 of these. Even more unfortunate. And then, of course, we're still spotted, because the Bourgogne has decided to move up into the center of the map, and my destroyer is all the way on the outside right of the map. So that's not ideal. Because now I'm just kind of getting beat up on by everybody. But Hindenburg is going to let himself get shot at here. So we're going to take that shot, and I'm going to try to push up and get around the corner here from this Bourgogne so that I'm not getting it from both ends. Right? If you're going to have to get taken, you might as well be taken from one side, not both. So we're going to go forward, try to keep ourselves out of too much trouble. And Hindenburg is just going to be annoying. Like, I don't know why. I just struggle to kill this freaking ship. But, like, he's so low. He's such an easy target. And yet, for some reason, he just keeps getting away with it from me. You can see I hit his turret. Still no damage. Right? Like, come on, man. Really? He's burning. He's shooting me, of course. And now I've got my planes back, but unfortunately the Montana's not spotted. But guess who is? Bourgogne. So we go ahead and drop him on Bourgogne. And this is where this thing is stupid. Like, you just have to assume that if you see a Louisiana within 14 kilometers of you, you're being torpedoed. That's the only option you got. But Bourgogne's going to recognize that he's being dropped a little too late. He tries to go forward, but he's still going to eat 4 of the 6 torpedoes. He may have shot down one of those planes. But, yeah, at this point, I know I don't want to get shot from behind again, because, again, I'm trying to wait until I can heal up a little bit. And so we're going to try to get around the corner here, and the clipping of the islands is going to get me. Like, I felt like I was doing a pretty good job here of avoiding the island. But the dock is sticking out, and there's about a 20-yard freaking gap between me and the freaking dock, and yet the dock is like, yep, you're coming with me. I hate it. Hate it all. Tell your tugboats to let go! But you can see, I thought the BA Montana was going to push. Fortunately, I'm in a position where the Bourgogne's behind an island behind me, so I don't have to worry about him. BA Montana's not going to push up. Fortunately, but unfortunately, because I really thought I'd be able to kill this guy if he did. Because if you look at my positioning, I can kind of fire both of the front guns around the island if he does push. But he's just going to reverse. And I'm about to get my torpedoes back again. This is just rinse and repeat. I don't have to be able to shoot you, sunshine. I've got the torpedoes. And so we drop the torps on him again. And now you're going to see me start to reverse here. Because I figure this guy is about to be dead. Right, he's burning. I've got my torps on the way, so there's likely to be a flood in his near future. And we're about to smash him for all the torpedoes. I'm trying to reverse and get off the island, too. You can see we land 6 torpedoes. Just disgusting. But apparently he did have a damage control ready to go. So he gets to survive for now. But, of course, I'm just going to leave him. He's not really a problem for me anymore. So the Bourgogne is. The Bourgogne is kind of being an issue. So we're going to start reversing. We're going to try to turn ourselves around. Because if you notice, everybody that's left is coming over from Charlie, or Alpha. So we're going to try to get ourselves turned around and facing the enemy team, right? And as we wait, you're about to see probably one of the most disgusting salvos I've ever fired out of a gun at a Bourgogne. This Borgonia was not ready for just the absolute BS. I don't know who at Wargaming he pissed off today, but yeah, all his RNG about to go away. All of it. Let's just put it that way. Watch this next shot. He's gonna sneak around the corner, thinking he's all tough, and we're gonna give him the double fisting treatment. Watch this. Wait for it. Oh look, there's the bow of the ship. Oh look, I've got my planes back. We're gonna go ahead and fire the guns at the front turrets. Bonk! Both of the front turrets and somehow the rear turret. I don't know how that happens. I literally shot the front of the ship, but I somehow knocked out all 3 of his turrets, destroying 2 of them in the process. You can see both the front turrets are completely destroyed. He is now neutered. But not only that, but my torpedoes are there. But in true Spartan fashion, I gotta leave him with just enough to get away. Or at least I would have if I wasn't ready to shoot him down. And there's nothing he can do about it. Oh, you gotta love it, man. Sometimes RNG just smiles upon you. And we save our friendly Louisiana in the process, who was kind of getting beat down over there. But at this point, you're probably noticing there's a full health Wisconsin out there. We got 181,000 damage. There's another BA Montana over here coming this direction as well. And then just a random Shima out there. Now, remember, that Shima was the guy that got away at the beginning of the match. All right? Now, I'm going to be real honest with you. My Louisiana actually tells me there's a destroyer out there on the edge. Okay? He does. He points to the map. He's like, hey, somebody's out here. And I kind of ignored it because I'm in the middle of the gap. It doesn't really concern me at the moment. But I'm trying to put myself in a position to counter both enemy battleships at this point, right? You can see I'm going to try to get my guns on target, but my gun's refusing to lock onto the Montana, even though it's the only ship there, and I'm pressing the button to lock on. But I'm going to go ahead, drop the shot on the Montana, and then wait for this guy to commit to his turn, and then drop the torps on the Wisconsin as he's coming in. So we end up getting a little bit of chunk damage, I think, or maybe we missed all of our shells on the Montana. I didn't really see. But we're kind of just creeping here out of the gap, trying to take our time. I don't want to get myself into too much trouble. The torpedoes find their home. We land 5 out of 6 torps again, bringing us up to 204,000 damage, dude. It is so stupid the amount of damage that these torpedoes do. It's stupid. Like, they've got to dial them back. They have to. You should not be doing 25 to 26,000 damage per torp drop with this thing. And you can see my Shima is actually spotting their torpedoes here, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately. By the time I can get to turn, I am going to end up taking at least one of these, if not 2 of these torps, and I think I get 2, yeah. You can see I end up with 2 torpedoes, and there goes all my health that I've been trying to hold on to. But our Shima gets their Shima. Again, if he'd have just not screwed around at the beginning of the match and we smoked up, we would have had him. Now, Montana gets caught broadside. He wasn't expecting it. We end up catching him. Unfortunately, the Shima ends up killing our other guy. Again, this all stems from that opening shot where if our destroyer had just let him stay spotted for a little bit longer, we kill him. He would have died before he ever got to here, remember? Because he didn't have much health. He killed him almost immediately from our Shima. Now here, I ain't gonna lie, I knew I was dead, so I'm trying to just kill this guy or do as much damage as possible to him. And I know that he's probably got his reload booster ready to go. And so I dropped the torps. I didn't lead him enough. He ends up speeding up. We get the rear turrets here, and then all of my shells go straight to the armor belt as he angles, and we completely whiff the final torp launch. That could have been another 25,000 damage there if I'd have just led a little bit further. But still, this was a doozy of a match. But the stupidity isn't over, folks. I know you've probably seen some crazy stuff during this match, but trust me, it's not over yet. This Hindenburg is in the perfect place to counter the enemy Wisconsin. And I'm even talking in chat, and I'm like, dude, you are like perfectly capable of sending this Wisconsin to the Shadow Realm. Now, unfortunately for our Shima, I'm kind of in the way, so my dead body is kind of protecting that Wisconsin right now, because he ain't going to be able to lob where he wants to with his torpedoes. Now, Wisconsin's coming around. You got 10,000 hit points. You know that he's going to kill you if he gets a shot. So you need to be already on the torpedoes, ready to launch those torps at a moment's notice. And I would even go as far as to turn full broadside so I get both racks off of the side of the ship. But for some unknown reason, our Hindenburg decides that he wants to fire HE into the broadside of a battleship that is half health, and yeah, this ends exactly how you'd think it was. have no words. And I believe that's exactly what I said in chat at this point. And then I'm like, just get away from him, Shima. Like, please don't lose this for me. I just can't bear to witness any more of this goofiness for one evening. Like, why is it that when I'm watching my teammates, they have the dumbest ideas I've ever seen? But then I play against people, and some of the people are actually competent players. But I swear to God, every time I'm watching one of my teammates, it is just sadness. It's shocking how bad some of these players play. And it doesn't make any sense. It's not easy to get a legendary tier ship like the Hindenburg. Well, I guess it kind of was, because it was like a premium deal, like you just do the missions or whatever for the entire thing. Okay, never mind, I take it all back. But it's not the easy. You have to play the game, right? And by the time you get to the high tiers, you should have a basic understanding of how to play the game. I say it all the time. I'm not the only one. I know I'm the one that kind of beats a dead horse here, but God bless America. It is mind-boggling how some of these people end up playing the games. It's terrifying, to be honest, because then you go thinking, you're like, man, these guys don't have basic understanding of a video game that they've been playing for hundreds of hours, probably, to get to this point. And yet, these guys drive cars. They have jobs. Like, this is terrifying. It really is. But our Shima runs away bravely, and of course does the destroyer thing of firing his guns at the last second just to make sure that everybody knows that he exists. But we did our job. We did everything we could. Fought tooth and nail for 233,000 damage. Top of the leaderboard. 3,225 base XP with 32 torpedo hits. 32 torpedo hits. That's disgusting. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.